That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home.
Right, half right.
Telling me to let me
That's right. Begin.
Keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home. My balls keep telling me to let me all that shit, just let me go.
Podcasting live with Artie Heroes. Half like. Do you know what? Do you ever find anything about that one?
What?
Greg Hebley versus Anne Frank. Like what the origin story was.
No, it's just two goofy kids goofing on fucking
the Holocaust. Oh man, I spit shit. How does he say that? That's one of the best rhymes I've ever heard. Some of the most interesting rhymes I ever heard was in that epic rap battles. I spit sick shit so focused I'll break your concentration camp. Like that's the one round hip hop. I spit sick shit. I can't even say it. I spit sick shit so focused I'll break your concentration camp.
Oh, Tommy, you forgot to change the name.
What?
The co-host.
No, we're dog.
Yeah, fuck.
Collectively.
We're all duck.
How about this? I'll fix it.
Instead of we are Legion, we are dog.
How about that? Not
Not
duck.
duck.
There you go. I spit shit. I don't know. I always thought that was a really cool pod, even though it was kind of corny. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the shit out of it. I don't know if we're having open phones today, but we're gonna have an open show, and I want to try something with you fuckheads. You guys have been incredibly generous to me. This story. I mean, this sounds like some pushy shit, doesn't it? All right, this story has exhausted me. I'm exhausted. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I'm a little exhausted because you even said to me, "You're not going to do it again, are you?" And I'm like, "Well,
the views have been pretty."
What? Yeah. I mean, I appreciate that. For any of you new FNGs that are in there, we do a podcast Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Probably the weirdest schedule in history, but I have to take care of my children from time to time. My wife demands it. Blame her. She's a real bitch. She demands that I read to my kid once a week. Unfortunately, when it's bedtime over here in Deutschland, you know. So I had a couple ideas. I'm going to go over this little thing right here, and if you guys have the technological innovation called Discord, what you can do is you can. Comrade, are you let's see. Yeah, your staff. You can actually do it with the vault because I don't want everybody. It's going to be all mixed up.
Yes, Pacquiao number 42.
DM Vault 69. Especially if you're on our Discord, and mail him stuff you want me to review. Why don't you do that?
I swear to God, if it's a fucking dick pic, I will
send him lots. You know what? It's part of the job.
Amen.
But if you start sending Vault dick pics, feel free to block them.
Yes.
You can block them if they're fucking with you. Block them immediately. You know, if you send anything worse than a dick pic, we'll get your fucking IP and call the cops. And I don't care. Are you into platformer? Yes, Mr. CP. Yeah, so you can load Vault up and stuff to see. But something I want to say is, Keemstar. This came out, of course, I did do a news report, for lack of a better word, on the content nuclear winter. Because, H3 cares so much about the platform and the people in it that have bills to pay. So Keemstar came back, said the video sucked and what have you. But the part, I got to be honest with you, I found it. I did not know about this. I really didn't. I had no idea about the Woody's Gamertag story, and it fucking, it rattled me a little. Yeah, I look at. I would say I was a huge fan of Painkiller already, but I watch a lot of their clips, especially when they talk about wings. Then I watch a lot of them. I know that Woody is a well-respected member of. I said a streamer, but he's like a Call of Duty YouTube legend, and he's got this great podcast that's still relevant today. And I would assume that they didn't have heat, but apparently they have some pretty big heat. But I just as mad as I was and disturbed as I was. Well, two things. Woody mentioned a picture that Keem tweeted out a picture. We have not been able to. No one's come up with that, right, Vault? Comrade?
No.
No one has come up with the picture. So I don't know if Woody misremembered or he was exaggerating or what have you. But he looked like he was trying to hold his shit together. Because the story goes like this. Apparently, Woody's got a special needs kid. And at the time, they were 8 years old. I guess this is between 2012 and 15 or something like that. I'm not even sure of the time. And, as a special needs kid might do, he started giving the family dog a bit of a tug in the wrong spot. I'm not going to get too much into that. That, especially in the Call of Duty, I could only imagine back then that they were all goofing on him one time. And according to Woody, he put pictures out of it and made fun of Woody over it, and that was pretty unforgivable. And I would have, it's one thing if some rando on stream does it, it's another thing, some random, fan / hater or whatever. It's another thing completely if it's somebody and work with. That changes things pretty fucking dramatically. So Keem explained the Woody Gamertag story. That apparently they've been beefing for a better part of a decade, which actually adds to H3's fucking point. And he said this, and I found it amusing.
Woody's Gamertag. Good old Woody's Gamertag. Me and him have been beefing for 10 years now. An incident happened back in 2012. Woody had a sponsorship with Netflix. So what he would do is he would stream a movie with his whole family there on YouTube streaming, and they would watch a Netflix movie together. That was the brand deal. And right away, people started criticizing him for extorting his family.
Did he extort his family or exploit his family, by the way? That's exploiting. I think that's the word. Extorted. So he said, all right, everybody in the room, give me $50. Or I'll do something. Is that what he's giving? No, he exploited his family, I suppose. And that's subjective.
For this sponsorship. In fact, 1 week his daughter said, we only have to do this for money, or we're watching this movie for money. And it was like a big thing throughout the COD community that Woody got exposed for, that he was literally just doing this for money. It was a really awkward.
You mean Woody was doing a commercial for money?
No shit.
Who fucking knew? Well, but it's not okay because you made your kids do it. Let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck what you think of me. Netflix sends me a check and I got to have a family movie. Sit your fucking ass right down there if you want to go to college. Free money like that? One movie a week? Get the fuck out of here. This isn't the goddamn Little Rascals friggin' Hollywood abusing their children. This is sit down and watch a fucking movie. And who knows what he's doing with that money. Somebody offers you that kind of money to watch a movie with your family. You take it and be grateful for it. Right? And that's probably what they said to the, why do we got to watch a movie every week? Well, we got to do it for the money. And we're putting it in your college fund or whatever. I mean, fuck the people that thought, oh my God, that's Woody's so terrible he's doing that. And then now I understand it. I was listening to Bobak's on Augie's show. And he was right. He was talking about like this type of being an entrepreneur in the sort of esports, Call of Duty, e-celeb space was not as common. And it was kind of frowned on. And I think I caught the tail end of that in 2016. Like back in 2016, it was a sin. Clown would talk about this. It was a sin to have a Patreon and collect revenue from AdSense. Now, keep in mind, AdSense is a lot bigger, and it really wasn't okay to have a Patreon until after the PewDiePie versus Wall Street Journal incident. So there was all these fucking like arbitrary rules made up by people that can't figure out a way to make money on the internet. You know, and it's really it's like anti-capitalism shaming or something like that. So, and I have no doubt in my mind that Keemstar's right. I'm sure, you know, people were, you know, ragging on him because the dog and ragging on him because he got a brand deal. Like, he was exploiting his kids. Like, how is that exploitation, man? I make my kids sit down and watch a movie. Put the damn phone down. Put the tablet down. I mean, Jesus Christ.
I mean, it's 2 birds, 1 stone. Think about it. Watching with the family, you get paid for it.
It's like, I always hear you're only doing it for money. Yeah, well, money improves. Like, let me tell you something, men especially, all right? Women too, because they're in the workplace. Here's your fucking only job when you're a parent. Get money. That's it. Get fucking money. That's it. Get money. Now, as long as you're doing it legally, and I can't imagine watching a movie and being paid to watch a movie. I didn't even know Netflix was around that long, to be honest with you. That's an honest wage. I think we can all agree on that. But yeah, you know, fuck these haters, these losers, really. You know, that you can't do that. Let's keep our sport pure. You know who else did that? Mr. Wizard from I remember the Street Fighter community. When DJ Wheat and Rod Buzlow, or whatever the fuck his last name is, Slasher, and a lot of those guys started moving in to try to bring the fighting game community out of the sort of the amateur ranks of esports and bring them mainstream, which they did. And I heard this douchebag Mr. Wizard fighting it the whole way. Now he's like one of the biggest e-whores out there, making a living, you know, through his Street Fighter connections. You know, because back then, first-person shooters were the prestige. You know, games like, you know, Quake, what was it, the Quake Live and stuff like that had become a big e-sport. And I remember, like, you know, these guys back then, you know, Fatality had just retired. They're coming away with, you know, big checks, big tournament wins, big sponsorship gigs. Fatality had Intel for a while. Huge sponsorship deal. Tournaments getting bigger. CSGO, Halo, goddamn Call of Duty coming into its own, giving birth to more industries. And this Mr. Wizard, man, I don't make, you know, DJ Wheat's gonna come here and make it unpure. Fuck you, Mr. Wizard. Fuck you and your fucking fat ass. So I guess that's what it was like back then, I would imagine.
Yeah. Awkward thing. The next following week, or, you know, maybe it was 2 weeks later, there was an incident where his son went up to the family dog and started pulling at the family dog's private area. The entire internet started clowning on Woody's Gamertag. Not his son, Woody's Gamertag, for extorting his family and this horrible...
Extorting his family. That's so
Lock him up.
I'm Woody's Gamertag, you see? Everybody want, you go owe me $50, you see? No business will be done in this house unless I get a cut, you see?
Horrible parenting that was happening online. I mean, it was just ridiculous.
How is it horrible parenting? Your special needs child, you know, crawls away and, you know, does something weird. How is that horrible parenting? I don't know. I'm sure. You know, he you know, Keem has kids. They've never got away from you, and they never, like, you know, legged it. How's that horrible parenting? I'm sure Netflix wasn't happy, but they weren't happy about that shit at all. Nothing wrong with taking a brag deal. Special needs kids do weird stuff. You know, and it's just not the end of the world. But if I had to guess, Keemstar and others made it worse than it needed to be, and I don't blame Woody at all. Oh, I was watching his face, and it hurt me because I felt like I'd been there, but not as bad, you know.
Like, as a parent, you shouldn't put your kids in that type of situation and be streaming them for...
What kind of situation? Watch a movie? What? He wasn't making the 8-year-old bungee jump, all right? They weren't dodging cars on the turn. They were watching a movie. And the family was increasing their lifestyle, bringing more income in because of Netflix's generosity. They had to sit down and watch a fucking movie. That's it. And guys like you were probably shaming them because you're jealous, and everybody else is an idiot.
Everyone for something like this to happen. And there was a ton of criticism against Woody, right? I don't remember seeing that much making fun of his son in that incident. And I don't even remember fucking tweeting out a screenshot.
In fairness, I can't believe 24 hours that went by and we didn't find one. Would you agree with that, Vault?
Yeah, weird because we still haven't seen
somebody would have sent us. It was nobody. I didn't even. You know what? I didn't even because first of all, there's two reasons I didn't do it. A, I know I wasn't going to use it. Second of all, I was going to get sick. But the only reason I want to see it is I know that it existed. I figured I'm going to go to bed tonight, and it's going to be on in the newsroom in the morning, But nobody sent shit. No one's come up with that. I don't know if Woody made that up or not. I don't know if he made a mistake. I can't believe there isn't a shot of it. If they're watching, I'm shocked. This is the one page of the internet that actually went away. Nothing. Nothing in straight. There's almost nothing you can't find. Unless you delete it immediately.
Of this incident. I went back through my Twitter to see if I could fucking find it. I can't find any screenshots. So either I did it and I deleted it, or it just never happened. Regardless, the main criticism was always that Woody's gamertag was being a horrible parent.
Yes,
right?
he's a horrible
parent. He's never addressed that. He's never taken any responsibility.
And why fucking should he? He's bringing more fucking money in for his family, which is ultimately his fucking job as a man. And his special needs kid did something weird. That does not make you a horrible parent. And again, this is why we're here. This is why Keem's in trouble. This is, we have a guy that is just revenge, humiliating people. And, I caught up with him. And then we have another greedy fucking jerk off in Los Angeles that only cares about himself and his ego. And that'd be an H3H3. There's so much blame to go around. I don't know, Willie was arguing with me. Well, Keemstar is officially worse. That fucking matters. Yeah, it's true, I guess.
No shit, yeah, he's worse.
Yeah, he's worse. Yeah, sure, whatever. What's that? Yeah, how does that solve our problem? Now we know the statistics. I don't know. I don't think it happened, Amanda says. I think it's weird that there isn't a picture around of it, though. I will say that.
The thing is this, the kid is a special needs kid. If you tell the kid stop doing that, he probably won't get why that's wrong.
He doesn't even know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, he doesn't know what's up, what's down. He doesn't know what's up and down. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how that makes you a bad parent. I'm neglecting to see that. By the time I imagine the kid was 8 years old, he's more mobile, he's stuff like that. I mean, Jesus. When you have a special needs child, you're taking care of them the rest of your life. They're not growing up. There's no weddings, no college, no girlfriend, no graduation, nothing. Nothing. It is. I have a friend of my family that takes care of a special needs girl. She's a wonderful, wonderful girl. It takes, and these people have it. It takes incredible heart and love, and I can imagine. I look. Even if there isn't a picture, it's lousy. Oh, by the way, fuck you, Running Riot. Because you have a tremendous listening comprehension skills. I saw your comment that I backed the wrong horse. What horse did I back? What have I maintained the entire time throughout all this horse shit? I don't care if Keem loses sponsors. I don't care if H3 loses sponsors. I don't want. I know you're being a nice left wing guy like yourself. You're comfortable with cancel culture, and I did notice. I see a lot of lefties in my timeline willing to embrace H3, not because they like him or love him. They're probably mad at him for goofing on SJW. It's just
not 4 years ago. Yeah, they want the keys to the cancel gun, so they can point it at all the people they disagree with, which is just about everybody. That's not a like thinker. It's always been about not normalizing this, but it's probably too late, as Leafy says. You know, check my SFTP news. I think I have access to that.
I'm looking at it.
Send us stuff that you want us to review or whatever. We'd be happy to.
We have one video right now. A guy said this to me. Let me go DM it to you.
Well, this is. I see it. I see it. Oh, I can't call it. Yeah, you're wrong. Yeah, DM it to me. Now I can't pull it up. I'm not signed into that account, so I can't pull it up on screen. Fake goth girl goes on Omegle to find Sims. Cool. Awesome. All right, let's check this out. Yeah, just because. Oh, by the way, just because it's on YouTube doesn't mean it's clean. It could have just been uploaded. All right, so you gotta watch this shit.
Okay, I'm going.
All right, let's see this. This seems like a smart thing to do.
She's a Twitch streamer.
I'm a YouTuber. That's different.
Oh, it's a dude.
Addison Ray?
Shawty the baddest.
That's pretty funny. Oh, fuck your fucking intro.
Hey, what's up, guys? Nat here, and before this video starts,
I get it.
Make your night even better.
I can't hear shit in that thing. What's up?
Can I take you to the dark side?
Do I know you? What's up?
What's that?
Hold up. I seen you before?
Probably on YouTube.
Yo, hold up, bro.
I like that. That's good. That's cool. That's Nat 62K. It's funny. That's pretty funny. I don't want to play the whole video, but I liked it. Send me more. To steal Nick. I don't know. A lot of YouTubers do this.
Green Man, send me this.
What did Green Man send you? Send me stuff.
George Galloway, MP versus John Rangers.
This guy said people are asked, what do you think of this video? Help us improve. I get those every so often. That's not new. That's not really
It's
new.
random.
Those are random. Yeah, those are random. All right, let's see.
Yeah, I actually have a couple of points today. First things first, Paul.
George Galloway, MP versus Ranger. I guess is George Galloway the wasn't he the Prime Minister of Scotland? I want to go check.
Look,
He's sending me this stuff. This is the kind of stuff you send me is like personally. I don't know if this works with the show. George Galloway, the leader of the Workers' Party. He's probably a commie. George, is a British politician and broadcaster between 1987 and 2015. He's a member of Parliament, firstly for the Labour Party and later for the Respect Party. The Respect Party. All right, I guess, let's see. George Galloway MT versus Rangers fanatic. Bomb the lot of them.
I think you're an absolute disgrace. I think you should be ashamed of yourself. And if you ever call yourself Scottish or British...
Are you a Rangers man, John?
How'd you guess that one?
I think the listeners have already guessed it. Anyway, go on, son.
The Iranian problem just now, I reckon just bomb them. Get all the boys out of Iraq, Iran, all the places, bomb a lot of them. If we don't do something about...
Bomb a lot of them, John. We're going to bomb a lot of them. And how's that going to get the captives out?
That's a lot of money, I guess.
So you want to sacrifice...
I don't know if this works with the show. Thank you, though.
No, it doesn't.
What's this?
You want some weird stuff? Check what I just sent you.
Okay. Chill day. The veggie tables. It's been screened, right?
Yeah. Yes.
I hope that's not commercial. Hold on. I'll tell you this is going to go on. All right. We'll take the chance.
What a beautiful day for a pool party. Hey man, what's up? You here for the party? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, me too. I got this invitation. I'm here too, guys. That's weird we're all here. Well, let's get started.
I think we're getting some real insight on the fuckheads here.
I'm first.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Hey, so how'd you arrange all this? I didn't do it. That's from Harry. Huh. I didn't do it. Hey, Bob! Bob, where'd you go?
I want to die.
This sucks.
The fuckheads.
Hey, Bob!
Fuckhead.
Mike!
All right, you guys got to realize, like, it's got to hit quick, you know? Sorry.
Can you go ahead and dislike that for me? Thank you.
Sure. 46 dislikes now. Epic fight.
So crazy.
What the fuck?
I
what
hate
the
all
fuck?
This is so crazy.
Oh, okay. Well, you guys are really bad at this. I mean,
Yeah.
you're really bad.
Like,
Oh my god. Jesus Christus. Wow.
Big
Just
Bella
call-
wanted you to play something.
you guys just want to call in.
You can call in too. You're
Just
welcome
call
to
in
call
because
in.
these clips are just fucking.
I'm tired of
huge and
talking
boring.
about this damn story. I've said everything I'm going to say, and you likely have too, but good God, hell, you know, oh God, Mormon guy's here. Katie. I'll talk to Katie. Who doesn't have her fucking mic on.
Unmute Katie,
Of course.
you fucking bitch.
This show's gonna be a disaster. What's going on? What do you have? What do you have to add to the show?
I
No.
just want to give Walt abuse.
You wanted to give me abuse. Will it be funny or not?
Or, well, it could be. Depends, really.
Yeah, well, bye.
Jesus.
No, I know where that's going. No one's giving me, like, talking to Katie was just like the fucking last 3 videos. They don't go anywhere, you know? Watching the last 3 videos. All right. Leader, you're on the air. What do you need? You can still send stuff to Vault.
Yes, and they are.
Good. Leader, you're on the air.
Hey, Tommy, how you doing?
I'm fantastic.
Have you seen the? I'm not sure if you played this already. I don't think you would have. You like the Nicholas Diorio TwizFizz stuff? All of that is hilarious. Like the most hilarious thing out
Actually, because I'm such an egomaniac, I paid for her Patreon so I could watch the outtakes of me. And I did. I watched them. I got like a whole minute of her trying to do me, and which is kind of funny. And as Justin Wang pointed out, she when she does my voice, she sounds like a 1940s bank robber. You know,
which is
perfect.
Yeah, TwizFizz. We think she's going places. She's going to be like doing stuff with Logan Paul in no time. Yeah, we really like her. She's doing great stuff. Okay.
What do you think?
What do you think of what?
Do you think this H3 drama and Keemstar, do you think that the buck has stopped here? Or do you think that we're going to, it's just going to keep
I think it's
rolling down
peaked. I think it's peaked. I don't think it's really going anywhere. Than that, I mean, name calling, this, that, and the other thing. I don't know. I don't feel like it's over now. I think we're just feeling the shockwaves. I'm less worried about what they're saying to each other, and I'm a little more worried about what's going to happen because of this thing. And I think that's yet to, I think it's just like a guarantee. Like, it's not going to be like everybody's just going to go after everybody's. When you're in a drama now, I'll tell you something, it might cut down on drama completely because if you get in a drama right or wrong now, they're going right for your fucking sponsors. That's it actually in effect might kill drama channels.
Yeah, that's true.
So you're less likely to speak out. little less likely to speak out, a little less likely to say something stupid. Less likely to say something stupid. Nothing interesting happens.
I can't wait for the whole like I'm Alex. This person's a bad man, and like all that.
And then you only have to go after the sponsors. As Critical pointed out, it's people like on 4chan, and it's people just kind of acting on their own, which they have every right to do. They can do that if they want. And there's no shaming them. They don't have anything to lose. You know, and that's why it was so important not to break that seal. You know, thanks, Ethan. You know, hey, you had to get the better of Keemstar, and in 2 months, everybody's going to forget about this shit. So, there you go. All right, got some other people come in. Thank you for calling, Leader. Appreciate it.
All right.
Big Butt Lover. How are you? Big Butt Lover.
Wait, am I on? Oh, am I on?
No, you're not.
Cool. No. Well, no, because I was watching the show at the same time, so...
I see.
Sure. Hey, so I sent Vault and Comrade this video. This Twitch streamer, so during the COVID thing, a lot of band musicians naturally flock to Twitch because, you know, they're not doing shows, they're not
I see that.
making music.
Mm-hmm.
One of the biggest ones is Ronnie Radke, and lately, man, he's been doxing people, sending his audience at people. Like, I'm actually working on a video of it myself. I think it's going to blow up bigger than Pokimane, this story. I mean, he's already got more subs.
Who's Ronnie Radke? And you sent me a video, you said?
Oh, I sent it to Vault and...
message right now.
What's that, the last one?
No. Not that one. Not that one. Slow again. That one. 7 minutes and 3 seconds.
What did you say? 7 minutes and 3 seconds? All right, we'll watch it with you. 7 minutes and 3 seconds. Who is Ronnie Radke, by the way?
The lead singer of Falling in Reverse.
I've never even heard of that. I've never heard of that band in my life. Jesus Christ, he looks like somebody I used to kick the shit out of in high school. All right.
This is one of those hardcore bands. I will
beat the shit out of this guy with one hand.
Let's switch the screen.
All right. So Ronnie Radke's up there. He looks like a...
Switch the screen, Tommy.
Oh, fuck. All right, let's go. Let's sorry about that.
Look at this fucking guy.
And of course, they're led by these little two by the demigod, one of their demigods, Ronnie Radke.
Oh, don't you just want to fucking punch him? Oh. He's that guy. He's that guy. He's that guy that has no idea what the fuck he's talking about, yet he pretends to. That's like that arrogance, that false, misplaced anger and arrogance that some of these fucking musician critics have. They have no idea.
All right, Big Butler. Not only are you fucking fucking up the audio on the show. What the fuck am I watching here? I'm glad I get to yell at a fan live. What the fuck is this? How is it funny?
It's not funny. It's literally like a couple seconds.
Bye!
We said funny stuff. That's why I didn't send to you initially.
Okay. Nobody knows what the fuck's going on. Let's watch Winnie the Pooh.
I'm being said like 10 minutes.
No, I wasn't yelling at you. I was just yelling at everybody.
I hate this show. Oh my god, what are these videos?
Really?
Oh, bother. I'm so stuffed with fluff. I'm dummy thick. And the clap of my ass cheeks alerted the bees.
I hate this.
What the fuck was that? That was
I
the best.
hate all of you.
That was sent to me by a fuckhead. I just want to say that.
What the
Well, okay. No, but instead of screening them to like see if they're okay, can you screen them to see if they're funny?
I know. I'm sending what I'm being sent.
That's good. I like that one. It was funny. It was just weird.
Watch that one. Watch what I just sent you.
Oh, this might be good.
Yeah, it's classic.
Oh, I've seen this before. It's great.
Sherlock or Rebecca G. Then. And don't forget all the trouble we got into.
Why does somebody not know how to flush a toilet after they've had a shit? Well, it was fucking one of yous. Disgusting.
That was great. Oh man, that was funny. You know, I just didn't think girls get talked to that way. Maybe in Scotland they do.
Would you like to know who sent me that?
Yeah, that was a good one.
Green Man sent me that.
Reading Rainbow featuring DMX will probably get claimed for that.
Probably.
No.
Unwind sent me that one. VDMX.
I'll probably get claimed. Nah, I don't know.
Yeah.
That too. All right, let's go take some more calls. Send more stuff. Take more calls. This is ridiculous. Creed. Yeah, why? I mean, like, I don't know. Like, most people tune in this show for a laugh, right? And some of you guys send me, like, I mean, I guess it would be okay for the news channel and the news stuff we do, but this show, like I always get, like, you know, this YouTuber is abusing this other YouTuber. When do I do that shit? You know, I really don't. I'm not really into exposed videos that way. Did I put that guy cred and he left?
Yes, he left.
All right, good. He's not coming back then. Mooka, how are you?
Oh, have you guys seen Chef the movie?
Chef?
Oh my god.
No, we have not seen Chef the movie.
Duke this fucking faggot.
What was that?
I love this show.
This is fantastic. I'll put the Mormon guy in. He can actually speak. Mormon guy, you're here. What's up?
I got two things. One is I've been binging all the Casino, Goodfellas, and all those movies.
You feeling like a tough guy, huh?
No, I was. It made me remind me that you were gonna do some La Costa Nostra stuff. You never did.
I never did. That was like 3 years ago.
I know.
I'll tell you what happened. I had this book, and I even had a contact of Jamie Pine to bring this guy that got shook down by La Costa Nostra relatively recently too, like in the 90s, like early 2000s. I got in a fight with my dad, and I lost the book, and I just said fuck it, and that was like 3 years ago. So I don't think it's gonna happen. So I'm not going to do any La Costa Nostra stuff. The only thing I'd be willing to do is I would love to interview Michael Francis, but I have a feeling that costs more than I can handle.
Probably.
Yeah. You know who Michael Francis? You're a religious kook. You'd appreciate this. He became one of those newborn Christians, like a real religious kook. You know? And he left the mob, told the mob he was leaving, and he's still alive, but he never snitched on anybody. So they think that's why they might have left him alone. He never testified.
Well, so when I was serving out in Long Beach, California, there's the Samoan mob called the Sons of Samoa out there, and they're super religious. Like they're
all Catholic, aren't they? Aren't the Samoans Catholic?
So Samoa, there's three. So there's Catholic, Mormon, or there's like this born again out there.
Oh,
on the island.
okay.
But we got robbed. Like one of the guys in my group got robbed, his bike robbed, and they got the bike back
by
at the end of the day.
I heard stories about Samoans, like guys that served in Hawaii. The Samoans are so tough, they literally look for soldiers to fight on the weekend and usually come out the winner.
Yep.
That's
crazy.
Yeah. Well, like I remember, like, I go, how's Hawaii? And guys, well, as long as you stay away from the Samoans and the natives, you'll be all right. I was like, is that bad? It's like, yeah, they just kick your ass just because, you know, they want to see if they can kick your ass. It's like sometimes it's not even personal. You put like one drop of drink in them and they go berserk. All right.
For sure, dude. This guy, he fell in the shower. He was Samoan. His name was Ray-lej3rd, and he cut his arm from the elbow to his hand, right? So he cut his arm real bad, and he couldn't get the door open, so he just kicked it down from the bathroom.
Sounds like what I've heard. I'm trying to. I don't think I don't even met a Samoan other than that. The only Samoan I know is The Rock. You know, he's half black, so I guess it doesn't count. At least to Joe Biden, it doesn't count. All right, thanks, Mormon guy. Thanks for the call. I do appreciate it.
One more, man.
Is that Vito? Man. Is that real Vito? Hold on, Vito. How you doing? Where's Vito? I like to talk to him. Yeah, some weird thing happened. I hope he doesn't. Like, I'm glad Vito's here because I read that thread that we had. I wonder if he thought I was taking a shot at him because actually somebody mentioned that. You know, and I really wasn't. It just had this really weird experience. Maybe Vito will get us thing together. So I'm watching Vito's stuff from yesterday. He found this. This is an amazing story, ladies and gentlemen. This is about as good as it gets. There is a guy, and he hires a videographer, and the videographer takes his, you know, his contract, sign a contract, no refund contract, and his fiance dies. He killed in a car accident just before the wedding. So he does, even though he's not entitled to it, he goes to the company and he says, look, you know, there's nothing to film. You know, my wife's gone. And they were like, tough titties, right? And he, of course, goes to the local media. So it really wasn't an internet thing as much as everybody thinks, from what I understand. And, you know, it's like, what a bunch of scumbags. They took my money even though there's nothing filmed, blah, blah, blah. Now, there's two options for the company right here. A, give the money back, or B, if you already spent it, especially if you already spent part of it, like, hey, we already spent this much, right? We're keeping that to cover our losses, but we'll give you the rest. That would be another smart way to handle it. No, that's not what they do. That's not what they. Let me tell the story, Vito, and I'll bring it right in. That's not what they do. Problem. They take it. I would to the next level. It is not a good way to put it. It's not the next level. It's a stratosphere. They put this on the day of the wedding that's supposed to be. And apparently, this company, Copper Stolen Media, writes today would have been the day we would have filmed Justin and Alexa's wedding in Colorado Springs. After what Justin pulled with the media stunt trying to shake us down for a refund, we hope you sob and cry all day for what would have been your wedding day. Sorry, not sorry. It's a fuck. I'm not laughing because he did it. I'm laughing because that's the fuckiest thing I ever heard in my life. Like, I literally went berserk. I mean, you made a video on it this morning. That's what my kids saw you. I'm going to get into that part of the story later. And then, so I saw this. I posted it. I talked to my wife. When she got bored of me talking about it, I called my dad in Florida, and I was like, you'll never believe this. And my dad knows everything, and he's like, you know what you do in that situation, Tom? You let the media pressure blow over, then you can keep the money. It's not a problem because it's a contract. They take you to court, nothing you can do about it. And I'm like, yeah, smart thing, but that's not what he did. He made this fucking thing right here. What would have been your medical? So this is like, to me, this is a happy ending because I'm a cruel fuck. They announced on the site that one of the employees, because of the pressure, of course, everybody's going to go to Yelp or whatever the fuck they have over in the States nowadays. And they said on May 20th, one of the employees, Allison Davis, killed herself because of all the media pressure. And like, that's really tragic. And it's so, this letter is obnoxious too. It's like, not only she killed herself, we're going to file criminal charges. We're going to do this. It's all the fiance's, the boyfriend's fault, right? But then they find out. Have we confirmed this, Vito?
Yeah, I think we have that.
The suicide was 2 years earlier. I don't think he lied about the suicide.
This guy is like a serial liar and like a scammer going back to like 2013. Today I was on a call with some news station in Kansas, like an NBC affiliate, and they're like, dude, you don't know how crazy this story is going to get. Like, we're trying to dig all into this, but this guy's been going from state to state running weird wedding video scams and then just burning it to the ground every time he gets caught.
How do you make money doing that kind of scam? It's such a weird
story.
It's a weird scam. Like, how do you make money doing a scam like this?
I don't know if he's... I think he's just used to packing it all up. So, like, back in 2013, if it's the same guy...
Yeah.
He got, like, 2 months in jail for... he would film people's weddings and then not send them the videos. And he did this to, like, 100 people. And you're like, what the fuck? Just send him the video. I guess he probably didn't want to waste
film
time editing it.
He probably sent a couple homeless guys, just hold up the camera and tell you, look like you know what you're doing.
Yes, you get to this guy who goes, well, my fiance is dead. Can I just get my money back? And this guy who's just already nuts in the head is like, no, and I'm glad she's dead, you idiot. And he went too far. And you're like, dude, what is wrong with you?
Oh my God.
It is like what you said. Like, if you really needed to keep the money, you could just go radio silent and people would forget about it.
Well,
right?
Here's the thing. There's nothing. Once the contract is signed, if you go to judge, my fiance, that judge says that doesn't matter. I was talking to my dad about that.
The judge would be like, there's no.
Yeah.
The business does not have to act morally. You got to do the equation in your head. Is it worth the negative press and everybody one-starring my Yelp and whatever else?
Yeah.
I would say for $1,800, just give it back to the guy.
Just give it back. But the only way I wouldn't give the whole thing back is I already spent some of it too. If some of that, then I would say, look, I can't send it back. I still have business. I got kids. I got bills just like you. But what I didn't spend, right, the profit part, I'll give that back to you.
Well, the guy was even being reasonable as far as I understand. I think he was like, just give me back $1,000, keep $800 for, you reserve the day or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
But again, you're not going to, like, that's a whole day of filming you don't have to do,
Yeah. Well, this guy's a maniac, whoever the fuck it is.
You got $800 for free, basically.
So let me go.
Yeah, this guy is completely nuts.
This is completely berserk. So I have been obsessed with this story. This is I don't know. It's amazing to me. Vito.
Did you watch the whole video that I put out?
I watched it up until the point my kids started giving me a hard time.
You gotta see, because did you see he registered the guy's name as a URL?
Yes. That's what I was hoping you posted that here.
I forget the guy's name is Justin Montney.
Yes.
And the site went down, then it came back up, but it just said Epstein didn't kill himself. Now it's finally back. So he registered a URL of the name of the guy with the dead fiance. He registered Justin.
No, the way I understood it was like this. He had a Yelp, and the Yelp was called, whatever the stupid company had was.
Copper Media,
and then
Copper Stallion Media.
He changed it to the name of the guy. So like, I'm getting 1 star. No, motherfucker, you're getting 1 star, motherfucker. See, it says your name. Doesn't say my company's name. It says your name, motherfucker. Gotcha, bitch.
I gotta be real. That is like the biggest brand move I've ever seen. Oh, you're gonna 1-star me? Well, how
oh yeah,
1-star?
Oh, 1-star you.
Huh?
That's the fucking funniest thing. It's like out of a movie.
How are you going to give a 1-star to him? His wife's dead. You're the heartless one.
It's like a Jim Carrey movie in the 90s. They did some shit like that.
Oh, man.
So,
and it's a lot of this classic, like, business owner, like, it should be illegal to talk negatively on the internet. And you're like, no, absolutely not. That's what free speech is, dude. Like, we can talk shit about your business if you, rip off a dude with a dead wife.
I had a dream about this story last night. Like this thing has consumed me for the last like 20 hours. I had a dream that I was telling the guy. It was obviously a flashback when I was talking to my dad. Like, you're probably not getting the money back, and I was trying to calm him down. Like
it is a story that like sticks with you because it's just so nuts. Like this guy.
Yeah,
I'm like, he just must be like a professional internet troll who just does not care.
Yeah,
like this is what I would do if I was trying to burn everything to the dick ground. Be like, oh, I'm the villain. Okay, fine. Let's take it as far as it possibly can go.
He's like Keemstar challenging old men's to fight in the parking lot. All right, motherfucker, I'll whip your ass right in the parking lot. All right, then this other weird thing happened, and somebody said that I should talk to you because our thread looked like a shot. And it wasn't. It's a God's honest true story, right? So I'm watching this, and I was talking about it, and the kid, my son walks in here. He has pretty much access in there, and all of a sudden, he's never done anything like that before. He stops, points the screen, points at you, and says, "Is that a monster?" I'm like, "No, it's just Vito." I'm like, "No, it's Vito. He's just hairy. He's Italian.
Yeah.
But my son goes cold, and these guys are around my kid. He's really uppity and jumpy and happy and silly and giggling and climbing, and then he goes like this. He goes, "Is he a bad guy?" No, he's in this big thing, and I was like, "No, he's not a bad guy." He goes stone cold, gives me stone face, and walks right out of here. Then I typed the tweet up real quick. You were probably in bed by then. I go outside. It's like, he loves Star Wars. You like Luke Skywalker? I think he likes him too. And I don't know if he had just forgotten, because he's only 4, about the whole situation. Yeah. But he gave me that stone look again, and it kind of scared the hell out of me. So I compelled this to tell the internet.
I don't know, man. Maybe I got that locked inside for too long. Kind of looked to me. I haven't been blooming as well.
That's what's going on over there. Yeah, you can't move around.
Normally, I have the opposite problem where kids are way too friendly to me.
No kidding.
It's becomes awkward.
See,
I'm like a giant toddler, and I have a bunch of stupid T-shirts with Power Rangers on them and shit, or at least I used to.
Oh,
I remember one time I was at the store, and a kid comes up and he goes, "Power Rangers," and he just starts poking at my belly at all the Power Rangers that he likes.
Well, see,
and
that's
his parents
the way.
are looking at me, and I'm like, "You're the one who's supposed to tell him about strangers. This isn't on me."
Yeah, exactly.
That's your job.
I think maybe it's your voice too. You kind of have a really super friendly voice.
Yeah.
But he couldn't hear you.
I'm a friendly-looking guy.
Yeah, I would think so. Not to my son. He thinks you're something wrong.
No.
He thinks
he sees past the past the facade.
He knows the darkness. He knows what's going on. Apparently, I've never seen a reaction.
It's like in horror movies when the dog can sense there's something wrong.
Or the little
come
blonde.
On, Vito, what's wrong? Let's let this man into our house. And he's like, "There's something wrong with this guy."
Like the little blonde girl in the house who's normally happy, and she starts talking to the corner of the window and saying, "They're coming, mommy."
The whisper children are talking to me. Okay, honey. I know.
They're coming, mommy. So
anyway, I'm sorry I spooked your child.
I thought it was fucking funny, to be honest with you. I'm gonna let him hear your voice next time because I had the headphones on. So maybe I'll let him hear you talk. Because I don't want to go. I don't want to live in a world where my son thinks there's something going on with Vito. It'd be funny to film. I might film it next time. Like I'm gonna film you. I'll
show him some of my other videos. See how he reacts.
I'll see the Minecraft because I haven't introduced him to Minecraft yet. He's playing. He's actually starting to play video games for the first time, like regularly. You know, he can play.
I'm probably gonna stream. New Minecraft comes out today.
You say curse words. I can't send him your streams. You say dirty words. What's the matter with me?
I know.
What
you can turn off the audio. And
what I look like? Woody's Gamertag? That kind of parenting? You know.
I haven't seen this. I haven't seen this dog video. I was trying to find it. What happens exactly?
All right. I'll explain.
Does he touch the dog's penis?
All right. The kid's a special. This is years ago. The kid was 8 years old at the time. He's a special needs kid. I mean, I've seen babies and toddlers do shit like this before, and everybody goes, it's not the fucking end of the world. But apparently he had a contract with Netflix. I guess when they used to send you the DVDs in the mail, that whole fucking thing. Oh, apparently he did that one time. So what would he do is Woody would sit down with his family, and I have kids, and they're like, oh, yeah, we got to sit down and we got to watch a movie with Dad. It sucks, but we got to do it because he's making money. Apparently his daughter said that out loud. So
oh, no.
they got to sit down. Beats the fuck out of church, if you ask me. I don't like, yeah.
Kids don't know how good they have it, man.
Yeah, really. So they got to sit down and watch a family movie. That's a part of that's the sponsor deal they have with it because Woody's like a really good family guy, and I'm sure he's a great parent. By the way, well, I mean, the son, he saw something to pull on. He pulled on it. I guess that went around the internet. They were already mad at him because he took a sponsor deal. These were the days when e-celebs were trying to be an e-celeb or trying to make a living off of gaming and stuff like that. There was something wrong with it, inherently wrong with it. So he got a lot of that.
There's still people who do that, and I'm like, come on.
There's a handful. I'm over it. I caught the end of it. With Baited and 2016, the rule was then you couldn't have a Patreon and AdSense. Now it's
and ads.
Yeah, and AdSense.
Yeah, well now you got it. Now
you got a choice. Every extra $100. Like I remember somebody says, like, how many T-shirts sell? And I go, not much, but I'm keeping the money every month. Let me tell you,
right?
I can do every fucking dime, So every little bit helps. I mean, people don't realize it. Like, people come in, it's like, I can't even give $1. Like, just God, leave your, I can't say that. You can't say it's supposed to be like, just watching it with no kind of ad block is helpful. Every little thing. Helps. You'd be shocked.
And getting the subscriber numbers up. I tell people if you subscribe, technically I can get the occasional sponsor deal. I don't really go looking for sponsor deals though. I don't know if you ever do, but
I'm working on it.
They're too. It is this thing with H3H3 where I'm like, I don't know how anybody gets a sponsor deal just based on the nature of the content. Like it's always a little controversial, You're always going to be pissing somebody off.
Nowadays, but I listen to like Chris Rock and Kevin Hart, Dave. They didn't have problems like that. They were just comedians in those days.
But they weren't getting like Old Spice sponsorships, as far as I can tell.
That's probably right. But I mean,
I don't know. It's like for me, like this whole thing with the H3H3 is like, I was like, what? It was going to happen at some point. I don't know how you were going to stop it.
That's probably true.
You can point fingers at H3H3 and be like, you're the one who kicked it over. But I'm like, I don't know, man. Like.
See, that's not my goal. I think because we discussed it really quickly in a couple tweets. I think the point is to make it taboo. I understand what you're saying, and what you're saying is true. You want to make it as taboo as possible. You want, somebody to really think before, because like the bad thing is that the dam broke. The good thing is H3 is not He might come out of this a winner, but he's going to come out awfully bruised, and you're going to have to ask yourself, do I really want to do this to myself just to get back a Keemstar? Right. And all those things. So I think it's one of the few places where kind of being ashamed to, fuck with everybody else's money that didn't do anything is probably a good thing. There should be like,
I mean, you gotta reserve it for when there's some, like if a guy's on there and he's saying, hey, let's all donate our paychecks to ISIS. I'm probably gonna be like, hey, everybody who's sponsoring this guy, knock it off.
I'm not. Look, when I say I'm not in the platform, but there are really rare cases.
Right.
Probably
really, nothing Keemstar did is worth.
I'm trying to think. That Woody's Gamer.
I mean, the thing is, all the stuff that seems like he's accusing Keemstar of doing seems to be ancient enough where I'm like, I don't think now's the time to go after his sponsors.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I like. Well, you know what it is. You know what it is. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. That's a fucking subjective argument. But you know what? Here's the thing that pisses me. Like, H3 followed me for 4 years up until yesterday. Okay.
Really?
About 2 days ago. Yeah. And well, I unfollowed him first. In fairness. Okay. They watched him torture the fuck out of me for 3 years. They watched me. I broke all these stories. You can check Nick DiOrio's chat. I did all this stuff. I mean, everything. It just wasn't a good career move to stick up for me. But now it's safe. Now it's safe to go Trump. So in one sense, I'm like, yeah, I'm glad that all this stuff's coming to the surface, and H3, is pointing it out. In the other sense, it's only because it's about you. I mean, I don't believe you're not sincere at all. You'll throw the fucking. Right. I mean, so like he'll throw the kitchen sink, but so will Keemstar. Now you're kind of my moral authority now. Nah, go fuck off. You didn't care until you got your feelings hurt. I mean, it's
he's only getting involved because it's personal. It's
yeah, and
like
I can't take that seriously, especially to the point where I might lose a sponsor or I might not be able to get a sponsor. I'm working on it now, but we'll see how that goes.
Well, I know another thing that happened. Like, do you think just like never mention a sponsor? Because like I saw the thing recently where Pokemon, some guy made like a video goofing on her.
Yeah.
And as far as I could tell, she was like, "Look at this dude's stupid sponsor. Who would sponsor this clown or whatever?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "I don't know, man. I think clowning on somebody's sponsor is in."
Oh yeah, clowning's on somebody's sponsor. But I mean, we know all what H3 used the words in his video.
If you don't make it like a moral outrage thing where you're like, "How could they support this horrible thing?" But I could be like, "Yo, Dollar Shave Club is supporting some goons."
Yeah,
yeah. I think you should be allowed to talk shit about a sponsor in like a joking way.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I think that's in bounds.
Well, and I think if you try the product and don't like it, I think you have every right to review a product. And if one of your friends sponsors, that's tough titties. As long as you don't.
Because I don't want to get into a position where it's like we gotta
lie or
corporations.
No, absolutely.
Like it's not my job to make sure that a corporation makes money.
But it's like anything. These groups, they're just gonna weigh if they get enough outrage. They're gonna. Like, can you imagine? Right. Can you imagine H3 talking to Old Spice and saying, "Look, I know I said nigger faggot, all right, but like, hear me out. That's like an iDubbbz thing, and when iDubbbz said it was okay, so I had brought up the nigger faggot thing in front of iDubbbz to imagine the look in their fucking face saying that shit,
Well, that's what I'm saying is I don't understand how these guys get sponsors to begin with because all that shit is on the record. Like,
I know.
Does Old Spice not do? Or does Old Spice just not care because the audience is so big and they just hope nobody brings it up?
Beats the fuck out of me. Breaking news. What do we got?
Yeah, Kim just dropped his H3 video.
How long is it?
An hour and 30 minutes.
Jesus Christ!
Go into the pay Discord chat.
Yep.
Might as well, right? I don't know. I want to get laid tonight. Come on. I'm literally.
Why don't I let you guys focus on that or whatever? But hey,
no, not damn you, jerk off. I'm a married man. Hey, Vito, I'd love to have you on again. And everybody go sub to Vito. Javaldi, I can never say your name correctly.
Jizwaldi.
Jizwaldi? Are you sure?
Yeah.
No wonder you're a comic.
With a terrible Italian name. What are you gonna do?
Jizwaldi.
But YouTube.com/Vito. You can find
YouTube. He's more than just a YouTuber. He's a comic. He's East Coast guy too. So we give him some love for real. All right.
All right, guys.
Thanks
Have
for calling,
fun, man.
Man, appreciate it. Take care. Bye-bye. Vito, everybody. Funny guy. Really funny guy. I don't know him that well, but I've talked to him, but he's really, really, really funny guy. I'm trying to get laid. I don't know. I want to be romantic with my wife. After talking to
H3 is more important than pussy.
You guys can watch.
Not my wife's
pussy. While doing it.
It's the only one I got. I mean, come on. All right, let's see. I thought he was going to do the other thing.
I sent it to you, by the way.
Both these guys are bastards, you know that? You sent it to me. Breaking news. I'll take a look. I'll tell you what. You know what I'm going to do?
Up that one.
Send me a fucking bear, you jerk off.
Okay. Sit there. Scroll down.
Plunge of H. Everybody's coming with a scratching the surface. I should do a podcast with Vito, huh? Like a single one sort of like faded. We should do like a 45-minute podcast a week. You know, I think I'd have good chemistry with him. And we'll upload it to fucking whatchamacallit or whatever. That'd be funny. Gotta hone in on his sponsors. We'll call it McGreaseballs. How about that? Nice racist name.
The Guineas Podcast.
What?
The Guineas Podcast.
Well, you can't be just a guinea. I'm not a guinea. He is. You know. I said, all right, whatever. Stop telling jokes. Here we go. You know, what the hell is this? How do you separate these things? Oh, wait a minute. Is this the Gokanara video?
Oh, yeah, I think it is.
It was an hour and a half? I think this is the Gokanara video.
Yeah. So, yes, it says it in the description. Video made by Gokanara.
Yeah, okay, so I was right. So, again, I got it right. Anybody says I get it wrong, made by Gokanara. If you want to watch this, First Blood. Yeah, you know, we already reported this, so I can attempt to romance my my wife. I think that's fair. I like these free shows. I don't give a fuck what you think, comrade. I like fucking Vito. It has the spirit of an actual radio show. Yes, it does. And
in a radio show, do you look at fucking Winnie the Pooh slapping his fat ass cheeks?
Good point. Yeah, that's it. I don't know. I just want to... Ew, no shirt. What? I have my shirt on, don't I? Oh, God. I shouldn't have smoked cigarettes this week. I'm like really fidgety now. I need my G Fuel. G Fuel really helped me out. Like, no, I don't drink coffee. You know, it's actually...
Use code KEEP. Oh, wait. I forgot.
What? Keep?
Use code KEEP.
Not anymore. Not anymore. Not anymore. Fire. Oh, yeah. Oliver Tree is awesome. He's got a new video out. I'm not sponsored by him, but I just love his fucking work. He makes me happy. Everybody seems to like this. Thank you to Kat for either finding or making this meme with Spider-Man. I do appreciate that. People are digging on it. People are digging it. Thanks, comrade. Thank you, Vault, for doing great things. And yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a night. And I'll see you all. Oh, there's a lot of callers in there. Nah, I did over an hour, like fucking 5
Speed run.
No, got to do it. Got to do it. Should I take one? I'll take one. This guy right here. Kruger, you're sending us off here.
Well, now.
Yeah, we're closing it out right after this. I had to pick one. I felt bad.
What's up, Tommy? Actually, I had something totally different for you. I saw what you were talking about, that game earlier.
Which game?
The Star Wars trilogy game.
Oh, yeah. It's probably a bad time to bring up now, but go ahead. What about it?
I never saw that fucking thing in an arcade before.
Oh, that was in like every movie theater, like all through the like late 90s and 2000s. Yeah, it's I got to figure out how to get my joystick to work with it because it's really cool. The music, you battle Darth Vader. It's all 3D graphics. It was like when it came out, it was like amazing graphics. You know, yeah.
Well, I don't know. I looked it up after you put that shit, and it was like 98. Yeah, well, I guess I was a little too busy trying to impregnate my ex-wife, so I might.
I was 21. I was trying to get a piece of ass too. You know, I was 21 back then. So, all right, buddy. I got to call it a night.
All right. Well, guess what? I'm just gonna say this, and I'm gonna leave you at that.
Sure.
Fuck Keem and fuck Ethan, because they're both shit. Fuck the rich, and I'm out.
Well, that's one way to put it. Fuck the rich. Eat the rich. It's goddamn. Take it easy, Kruger. It's goddamn. Tobes is in here. Thank you very much, everybody. We'll be back Thursday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's go watch the world burn. What do you say? Goodbye.
This is the almighty infinite, independent excellence. Devil fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist. Fake identities, okay, you cool with Jason Bourne. Running with these Wolverines, okay, you bout to catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar, got tired of niggas playing me. Head in my legs like she bout to catch a pedigree. Chi-town to King's home, slapping fives, black stones, 6 mile to danger zones. Bullets look like waffle cones. Folk affiliated to evolution of Machiavelli. Don't make me lead them eagles to you like I'm Chip Kelly. They feel my struggle, I express it through my hip hop. I'm about to make it hard to breathe. Here's a headlock.